Hey, you picked up. Thank you. I'm I'm actually in a mood today because it's very hazy outside in New York, and apparently there's like a wildfire that's happening in Canada that's making the weather in New York, like all the smoke came down, so it's very hazy. And I find that I'm very sensitive to the weather. This is why I can't live in Seattle. So I've been in a bit of a mood, but still wanted to chat because I actually like these interactions. And if something that I learned is that whenever I feel like I'm in a mood or anything, I should just get up and do something that I enjoy. So I got up and I took a shower and I ate some food. I even had a piece of chocolate, like the ones from Trader Joe's. I think, yeah, I have it here. The oat chocolate bar. I love this thing. It's vegan and I absolutely like chocolate does something to your insides. There's a whole science and everything about it. So, it makes me happy. So, besides me being in a mood and the weather affecting that, um, yep, something just fell. Kind of have my notes here that I wanted to go over with you because sometimes I can babble and I don't want to do that because I don't want to waste your time. Like nobody wants their time to be wasted. So, um, while I was showering, a question actually came to me, and this happened because I was watching this YouTube short, and I watched this YouTube video a couple of weeks now, and it was about a guy giving a tutorial, and he he was basically explaining something, and then there was this part where he didn't know what exactly it was that he was talking about because he was like, yeah, whatever this thing is. And the short that I was watching, they kind of said the same thing. So I'm like, the question came to me and it was like, why do people not educate themselves about things before they speak about it? And it's also like, it's just with me and the chocolate thing where I'm like, yeah, chocolate does a lot. It releases the endorphins and it actually releases the happy mood booster in your body. Like I know that, but it's like in that moment, I'm not saying, oh, whatever that does. And that's what a lot of people do. And it kind of confuses me. And it's funny because I've been, I've been called Miss Know It All. And people say that as an insult because I guess it grinds their nerves or whatever the hell it is that it does. But I don't like to talk about things that I don't know anything about. And I think that's the issue with a lot of people. A lot of people like to give their opinion on things that they don't know anything about. And it's just like, what? Uh, Dude, just shut up. Just really, just shut up. Because you're gonna give your input on something that you have no clue, not one, what it's about. And I feel like that's the issue with a lot of people who are trying to share their knowledge, but it's not that they're sharing their knowledge. It's more of, hey, this is what the algorithm is saying that I should do right now. So I'm going to look this up. Well, I'm going to not look this up and give my opinion on it. And it's like, dude, in today's world where AI makes knowledge accessible, you should not be saying something that you don't know. If you don't know, it's as easy as going to Google or going to ChatGPT and be like, hey, what is this? And if you still don't understand what it is, you can be like, explain it like you would a child. It's that simple. And I feel like a lot of people don't actually want to do that. And I was having a conversation with a group of friends recently, and it's saying how we grew up different because we're all immigrants, we're all from different countries, and we're all friends, which is hilarious. And we were like, us growing up in our countries and the where we live now, it's such a difference. Like, I have another story to share. It's basically a chicken in a bucket. I'll share that the next time. But it's like right now where we are, we have so much access to knowledge. And growing up, we were taught knowledge is power, knowledge is power, knowledge is power. Now we live in an AI world where the AI have all the knowledge. And yes, a lot of people are scared of that because they're like, oh my gosh, it has so much knowledge, has so much power. But knowledge doesn't necessarily become power until you do something with it. And that's the disconnect. So we have all of this resources and this knowledge at our hands, and a lot of people don't do anything with it. So, on one hand, you have all this power, right? Because the knowledge and everything. And on the other hand, you're not doing anything with it. So, what are you really doing? And there's this whole fear behind AI and everything. And I think I think it's a great thing, honestly, where AI came into this world where it makes things more accessible. Now, like, my mind's trying to tell me that an AI is basically like a library that is compacted. So you can, instead of going to the library, you can ask the AI. Like, how wonderful is that? Like, when I was growing up, I didn't really have access. I didn't have the internet. I didn't have a phone, much less the internet where I could like call and type in anything and get any answer to. So now being able to use my phone and know anything that I want if I'm confused about anything. And it's a great thing. It's really a great thing, especially if you love knowledge like I do and I want to learn everything. Like, give me everything, I will try to learn everything. And I feel like people not taking the steps, just a little extra step to learn how or what that specific thing that they're talking about, to learn what it actually is before they actually give their opinion, is what is gonna separate, literally what's gonna separate the people who are gonna propel and who are gonna actually stay in the same spot that they are. It's sad. It's sad. um I think people like to, well, this is a fact. People fear things that they don't understand. And right now, the new bully, or not even bully, the new kid on the block that everybody's like, ooh, we don't know what to do because, ooh, this person, this thing is just like so scary, is AI. And yeah, some people might take it too far, where it's like deep fake Tom Cruise or whatever the hell that is, where it's like you are using somebody's image and their voice and making things with them. Like, that's technology now. Imagine what we will do 10 years from now. Like, mind blown. But it's like, we shouldn't be scared of these things, and we should actually learn more about these things where it helps us expand who we are. Not in a sense of, oh, let's learn all of this because we want to destroy everything. No. Learn these things to expand who we are as a person. And yeah, I think I think that's all I really wanted to say today, cuz I feel like there's such a fear around a lot of things, and the fear is coming from ignorance, and people are not taking the extra minute, like literally it's only a minute now to learn what they don't understand. People don't feel like it's necessary. And come on, that's just that is the definition of being lazy. Hands down, that's the definition of being lazy. So I hope you had a great chat with me. If anything else crosses my mind, actually, I might share that chicken in a bucket story next time. So the next time we talk, you're gonna really know what that story is about. So until until next week. Bye.